What's your name? You look familiar.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Build Time with Bob and Edith. This week,
Architecture.
yes, you get to meet the architect, one of the most important parts of building a new home.
Hercules.
No, he's not Hercules.
No, he is the Hercules of building. We love our architect. Can't wait for you to meet him.
So every home starts with a design, and for a design, you have to have an architect. And our architect is here now. The man, the myth, the legend, J.J. Hetherington. Ah, I got it right, yeah. There we go.
Yes.
This is our second home that J.J. has designed for us.
Yes.
What? How many?
Our third home.
Third home. What was the first one?
It's the modern one that we didn't build.
Yeah. You didn't
Oh, I forgot about that one.
We
Yes.
moved.
I forgot about that one. So this is actually the third home he designed. We built, I said 2. I said the second we built.
Yeah.
So this will be the second we built.
Yes.
He has designed 3. And yeah, so I guess we're probably the worst of the best clients. I don't know
Oh,
which one.
no. You guys are
Somewhere in
great.
between there. This one was a little different. The first 2, we seem to have gotten all the details and design elements pretty easily, I guess, on the front end. This one's been different.
Yeah. Like how detailed it
Yeah,
is?
how many different iterations? I think we went through.
I think we started with, we had a balcony over here. We had a staircase. We had a
2
courtyard.
stories.
We had another bedroom, 2 bedrooms up there.
Yes.
Then we had this. It was much wider. Then it was longer. Then it was narrower. No, I think we had at least 15 maybe.
So at least.
And by the time we got to the final ones, Edith would send me little notes and say, hey, can we change this room over here?
But don't you love that when they
I do.
always do that?
I do love it. Yeah, it makes it fun.
That makes it easy. So what is it? I mean, I guess when we start with designing a home, what are you looking for from a client when they come to you and go, hey, we want a house? Do they have any ideas typically, or is it like, you guys tell me something?
I would say the first thing I'm looking for is that one, we're a good fit,
Right.
and we have to trust each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if those 2 things as how you start a project, trust to me is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you can't move forward with a project, right?
Right.
The second thing I'm looking for is just what's in your head. Everybody's got a vision of their dream home. What's that vision? And it's my job to dig in your brain, find that vision and get it on paper and get the drawings done so the builder can build the home and complete your vision. And so coming with, it could be the simplest idea. It could be a picture from a place you stayed in Italy that says, man, I love this place. Can we build something like that? And that's how the process starts.
Yeah. And the process for this house, we did the design and architectural process with 3.5 years probably.
Yeah.
It was about 3.5 years for us in this process.
Let's just be honest. It didn't take us 3.5 years to design the whole thing.
Right.
We had to move here. We had to get them properly rezoned.
Yes.
So there were a lot of obstacles in the way. But
Yeah, I mean, we had to do a whole site analysis.
Yeah,
I mean, we had to figure out where boundaries were in this older neighborhood and go through the rezoning, the way that cities rezone and everything. There was a lot of red tape to go through there. But we finally figured out where it all was and was like, okay, this is our footprint. What can we put on here?
And that's the other part. It's like most places you have a lot larger lot to build on in some cases. Well, this was a very unique footprint of what we could do and how we could do it, and we're using every single inch. Is that challenging for you?
Yeah, it is challenging at times because you know that you want a certain room, a certain size, but you just don't have the real estate to do it. But it's also challenging for you guys because you have to learn to live in a different kind of space. Bedrooms are a great example. You know, do you need a room that's 20 feet wide and 20 feet deep? No, you don't really if you have these other great rooms that you're really going to be hanging out in with lots of windows and, you know, fireplaces that you didn't put in.
Yep.
And not make your bedroom the main focal point of the house.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I love about you the most, and the reason, so JJ and I not only did personal homes together, but as a designer, we've done some professional projects together. That's really how I first met you back, I don't know, 20-something years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
It's been all of that.
Yeah.
I had brown hair, and this is back then. And what I love the most about JJ, and I always tell my clients when I recommend him, that he thinks outside the box. And to me, I just don't want an architect to put boxes together. But like you said, I want you to feel the space, know the client, kind of stretch them a little bit. I think sometimes you get a better result when you kind of stretch the client.
Yeah.
You know, so just, I mean, we don't want them to feel like you got your plans online.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I mean, if you're doing a custom home, nothing beats having an architect early on in that project.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah. And I think we work great together, Edith. I mean, we pulled off a lot of fun projects together, including this one.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, and that's the other thing. It's not me doing it. It's us.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a team effort that we got this house designed, and it fits every need that you guys wanted. I mean, it's a beautiful home.
Like I said, the second house that he designed for us, we ended up not building because we moved here. And so we sold the lot that we're on, and the people who bought the lot said, we love this plan. Can we buy this plan too?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
So we sold them the plan as well because they're like, this is perfect. And we're like, yes, it is, because our architect is the best. And so we got here, and then we started designing this, and then we knew it was going to take us a while. Like I said, it just seemed like a forever process to me. And we went through so many iterations compared to the other two projects.
Yeah, but the iterations are important.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it, you would have ended up with something that you didn't like.
Right.
And I know a lot of the iterations, a lot of times you'll go complete full circle and you'll end up right back where you started, but you have to do that.
You do.
You have to explore all the options, everything that could possibly happen.
Right.
Throw it out there.
Right.
Look at all of it and then come to the final conclusion.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah, that's it. Our process took a long time. But what's a typical process? Like somebody comes in and says, hey, we're ready to start building as soon as we can get this house designed. So how does that process work for you typically? How long does it take somebody to?
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm working with one right now where we had the house designed and then they changed property location. So now we have to redesign the house because it doesn't fit the site the way it should.
Job security, right?
Right. But yeah, every one of them's different.
Yeah.
And the people you're working with, they're all different. Every personality is different. And I don't know if I could give a certain timeline to each one.
Yeah. What are the biggest mistakes that a homeowner would make coming to an architect and saying, okay, we need to design a house, but they don't really know what they need?
What's the biggest mistake?
Yeah, what's the biggest mistake that they can make that you're like, oh, I got to figure this out?
Question.
The answer to that, if I was
Do
to
you?
say, yeah.
What is
I
it?
mean, I'm not even an architect, but I'm just coming in with ideas set in stone.
Yeah.
You have to be fluid, and you have to be able to like kick and punt,
True.
because there are things like the property and things you can do, or elevations or grade lines.
That is true.
So I think, to me, when somebody comes for me as a designer, they come in and they've got it in stone. I'm always thinking to myself, you know what? We can do better.
Yeah.
Let's do better.
Yeah.
And then that's when it's a better project.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think a lot of people that want to build a home, they realize they need some sort of floor plan or some sort of drawings. And that's a different realm of what we do, what me and Edith do.
Yeah.
Because we're thinking of all the parts and pieces simultaneously in the site and the sun angles and everything coming together. And that doesn't always happen with every house that gets built.
Sure.
So the expectation of when you come in to talk to an architect is expect it to, like Edith's saying, be fluid and expect ideas thrown at you that you hadn't thought of.
Right.
And they're not all bad.
Yeah.
They're not all good. But you got to find that fine line.
Yeah, yeah. And I think I said, it's just that one of the things that we're trying to help people to understand is that throughout this process, it's all about details, and more details. And the more of those things you can think of on the front end, the better off we're going to be on the long run.
Yep.
In the builder sense, the architect sense, your pocketbook sense, everything that goes along with that.
The more planning you do up front will pay for itself in the end. Absolutely.
Because I know we were helping when we started with this project. You started looking. Okay, here's the fall of this property. Here's what we do here. Okay, you're not going to have enough room to back your car out if you don't move the house to this point. If you don't do so, all those things that we hadn't even thought about. You're like, oh, you looked at that footprint and realized here's the things you need to think about on the front end.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. And the proper planning will save you in the end. It really will.
Yeah.
So like many projects, when we start, I'll get through a lot of the initial designs and the design developments, and we didn't do this with you guys because you didn't know who your builder was, but a lot of times I'll get the builder in the door before final drawings are completed.
Yeah.
And then he's part of the design meetings and sitting there and talking to you and say, yeah, that's great, but that's going to cost a bunch of money.
Right. Yeah.
Which is usually the way when things get thrown out the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's time, quality, money, and you can't have all three. You got to pick two.
Yes.
And and that's why getting the builder in midstream is a great time to do it.
Yeah. And I said the second floor of the front part of the house got cut because of money.
That's right.
Money.
That's right.
It's all part of it.
Big
Yeah.
Right.
deal is
But you
money.
also knew you wanted quality in the end.
Right.
You knew how you wanted your
Exactly.
house built. You wanted to do an energy efficiency home, and you can't have that and that at the same time.
Exactly.
So you got to choose.
That's right.
But when you chose and we all talked about it and we redesigned it, you were worried like, oh, I'm not going to like the house. And now you love it.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
I
this
love
is
it.
the way it's supposed to
It's gonna be
be.
great.
I want to camp out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weather gets
Yeah.
good, I'm putting a tent in the office. I'm doing it.
And that's just all of us in our relationship and, talking to each other all the time. And
And as we
gotta happen.
Yeah, and as we continue this series, you're going to see all the details that JJ took us through, helped us figure out on the front end to make sure we didn't make those mistakes on the back end. It's going to be a great journey, and we're glad you're along for the ride. JJ, we love JJ. JJ is the best. And next week you're going to learn more about our builders. We love them. They're fantastic. You're going to meet the builders next week, the guys from Hillside Homes. You don't want to miss that one.
Yeah.
And remember, part of the reason we're doing this is to help raise funds for our local food pantry, our Essentials Closet, and our community meal. So you can help us out. Go down to our link below, the GoFundMe account. 100% of the proceeds go directly to those ministries, and we hope that you'll want to be a part of that. And as always, we're going to give you our 2 cents by every like, follow, comment, anything. We're going to
Bell ring,
donate 2
all that
cents. We're going to
stuff.
do
Yeah.
it. Make sure that you help us out that way.
And help our community.
And of course, we also want to end every episode by doing what?
Inviting you to go and be a part of a Bible-believing church.
That's right. Bible-believing, Bible-teaching church in your community. If you don't know where one is, we will help you find one. Just message us and we'll take care of that. If you're in the Rogers, Bentonville, Springdale area, Lowell area, we'd love to have you at our church, First Baptist Rogers. And link below to find out more about that. So until next week, thanks for watching. We love you.
Yeah, we do. We do love you. Thank you for joining us.
And here's the man, the myth, the legend, J.J. Hetherington, our architect design.
Hetherington.
I said
You want to start over?
Yeah, I do. That's perfect. Yes.
And I'm here with John and Ruby.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Exactly. Reverse
Yeah.
that.
No. Bob and Edith. It's
Edith and Bob, as again, we're going to discuss this the entire time we shoot this. I just know it.
yeah.
Architecture.
The architect. Meet him now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. We shouldn't be on TV.
Okay. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. Bing,
Bing, bing, bing.
bing, bing. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Ring that bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Broken in prison. Maybe prison.
No.
No, not prison.
No, not prison.
I don't know where I'd be without you, my darling, darling, darling.